Hey, St. Aug fans, make sure you subscribe. Now let's get into this video.
We got Karr versus St. Aug in the Superdome.
I'm excited
Been
about
46
that.
years since St. Aug been to the state championship.
Yeah, and I want to say this too. It wasn't my fault. We would have won 4 straight state championships if the athletic director and the football coach could just get on the same page.
Yeah.
Like I should have been the quarterback. I should have had the ball in my hands every play when we would have won 4 straight championships. But that's another conversation for another day.
That's another conversation, dog. We definitely went crazy.
I still ended up making it and having a great career.
Yeah.
I think some people will try to hold you back from that. Like I remember, I don't want to go left, but I remember, coming through St. Aug and it was like, I had to pick a sport.
Yeah.
And I'm saying to myself, what?
Why?
Like,
how?
If I could run track, if I could play baseball, if I could play basketball, and I could play football, why not let me do that?
Everything, yeah.
And I could never understand that about St. Aug.
Yeah,
right? Because I knew if I'd have took my talent to any other school, they would have
played
did
everything. That. Yeah, I said that, man.
And
a long time ago.
That kind of that messed with me for a while, bro.
Yeah.
Probably all the way to my senior year in high school.
Yeah.
Where I really felt like they were.
Yeah, I'm out here watching guys I know better than.
Like, there's no way I had to wait to get to LSU for people to, like, I was doing that type of shit since I was 5 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just, that made me really, really feel some type of way, bro.
Those plays been made.
I mean, that shit still stick with me. I'm mad right now thinking about it. Like, how do you not support that?
Yeah.
Like, how do you not get behind that?
Yeah. I always wonder why everybody Letterman is just the same. Like, I never understood that, so that's why I really didn't want to wear mine. I really didn't care too much about it because
I patched my own shit up.
Everybody got the same.
I patched my own shit up.
You gotta put your own patches on.
I celebrate myself.
That's crazy.
And that's the truth.
I celebrate myself,
man. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to the team before the game. Guess they want me to give them like a little pregame speech. Okay. So
that should be dope, man.
We're gonna do that. And I ain't gonna be long-winded with them, but I do want to hit like a few points, and we're gonna actually record a little bit of that, so we'll be able to show it to the in the Bayou family, and they can see it. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I think all that being said, I'm happy for St. Aug. I am absolutely happy for them being in a in a state championship game. I think because early on in the season, man, we couldn't necessarily see that.
No.
Like, we knew we had a good team, but our starting running back got hurt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, people start going down.
Yeah.
The backup running back got hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Backup quarterback got hurt. Like, so, we didn't see that then.
Nah.
Right? And then when they played Karr early in the year, we actually went to that game.
Yeah.
So
We've seen it.
It was just, this got dominated.
Yeah.
And particularly up front.
Yeah, the trenches. Yeah.
I think Karr offensive line and Karr's defensive line, they just controlled that game.
Right. Yeah.
And I think St. Aug got great skill players, but Karr got them too.
Right.
And so, it's that, like, what do we focus on?
Right. Yeah.
But I definitely think it's going to come down to protecting the quarterbacks. Who could protect the quarterbacks more, right? Because both of those dudes going to push the ball downfield if they got the time. And then too, man, it's these in-space matchups. Like Karr, they're going to run a lot of hitches, a lot of smoke screens, right? And can that corner tackle?
Yeah.
That's what it's going to come down to.
Man, it's crazy because the first game that they played, the starting cornerback didn't even play.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got some disciplinary action.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Yeah, me neither. You starting cornerback out in one of your...
Man, what point you trying to prove?
Probably your toughest game of the season.
But what point were you trying to prove as a coach? Not having your best player on the field,
right?
And you're playing against a team that hasn't lost a game in 2 years.
It's crazy.
They like a 25-game win streak dating back to last
26,
year.
Yeah. Yep. For 13-0.
So, I think it's funny sometimes, man, when grown men, they do that to kids.
Yeah, that shit is just, it's crazy, but
they still ended up making it.
Disciplinary action. Yeah, they
still ended up making it.
He should be out there.
And the thing that stick out with me the most, man, about this St. Aug team, they found ways to make critical plays in critical areas in critical moments. And I think that's ultimately too why they 12-1.
Yeah.
Like the only team beat them was Carr.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to beat a team twice though.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, definitely tough.
We was talking about that with Alabama and Georgia. Right? Tough. Alabama got the best of Georgia early in the season, but the chances of them beating Kirby Smart
2 times? Yeah. Slim to none, dog.
Slim to none. Just slim to none.
What you thinking the score gonna be? Because it seemed like Carr put up 40 on everybody every game. I was probably outscoring their opponents by 21.
Okay, my prediction. I'm rolling with purple.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Well, both schools up.
Yeah, but I just can't see you saying rolling with purple and you mean Carr. Like what's the odds of that?
I'm rolling with big purple. Big purple is St. Augustine, by the way. Yeah, I'm rolling with big purple. I think it's gonna be close. If I had to guess a score, it'll be 35, 38, 27, 34 type deal. I think it's gonna be like a 1-possession game when it's all said and done.
Yeah, I'm thinking anywhere between
when it's all said and done
7 and 10 points.
I'm expecting St. Aug's receivers to really show themselves.
Yeah, no doubt.
Saturday.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
If they could do that, I think, because nobody's really test Carr's mental makeup.
Nah.
Right? Because they just beat everybody by 40 points.
But you know what's crazy? They only beat Cali by 7. That was the closest margin of a victory. Yeah, that was the closest margin of a victory. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure they should be sitting down, watching film, saying, okay, nobody has stopped them from getting a 40 but this team. Let's see what they did. Let's try to figure something out.
Yeah.
Put up 40 on everybody. 17-10.
Yeah. Yeah, I think St. Aug.
Yeah, it's gonna be a different game for sure.
It's gonna be tough, bro.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be like how that first game was.
I gotta pick.
Player of the game. Who you thinking?
Player of the game. Defensively, I think.
Big Richard.
I think Richard or Aiden.
Yeah.
I think one of them will be defensive player of the game.
Could this be biased because they're going to LSU? I mean, you're an LSU guy. I mean,
well, no. I mean, they're just the best players on the field. Especially Aiden. Like
throwing shit.
I don't know if people really watched him play, but that dude, he's active, bro. I like his swag. I like his style. They gonna love him in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Like if he can bring that energy and that attitude to BR, he gonna be a crowd favorite early on, right? And then offensively, man, I'm saying, probably one of the quarterbacks. I think whichever of those dudes, because they're gonna lean on, getting the ball, they playmakers. And so I think whichever quarterback does that more, right, and consistently throughout the game, I think they'll probably end up winning offense MVP. So I don't really have a pick, but those are my 4 names.
I'm thinking 3 and 8, the 2 wide receivers from St. Aug, they gotta show up big. 3 and 8, they got to.
They gotta make some tough catches.
Gotta make some plays, yeah, for sure. And of course, I mean,
handling that energy.
What Dale used to say, man to man, tackling, and the deep ball. If they could take care of those 3 things, yeah, I think they'll be all right. Cause of course, I mean, 8 gonna get the ball, he gonna get in space,
Yeah,
but is anybody gonna want to tackle him?
I don't worry about that. I worry about, and this is just kind of watching them, early on. I worry about their mental position. Cause I mean, these are 2 different peoples.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like St. Aug for the most part is, well mannered and right, gotta wear ties to school.
Yeah.
And then these other dudes wear what they want to wear.
Yeah.
Right? And their home life is not
the same.
It ain't the same.
Yeah.
So can you handle that though? Like, can you be in a room with a kid that's had to live with less than you?
Right.
Can you handle that?
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna come down to.
Yeah.
It ain't about X's and O's.
No, not the boat.
Right? It's about who's tough And who faking like they tough?
Mm-hmm. But this is it.
This is it. So and you could bet that Karr and how those kids grow up.
Mm-hmm.
They leaning on that.
And more than likely,
they leaning on that.
Probably 70% of those kids probably already been to a championship.
But they gonna lean on that. So
yeah, that's crazy.
This ain't all ready for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Something that they definitely better get ready for. Shit.
Be a lot of back and forth, jaw jacking and
yeah, I'm seeing, the little online spats and stuff like that. Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
But can you handle that pressure?
Yeah.
Because for these kids, it's life or death.
Right.
And for others, they was checking off bucket list experiences.
Man, yes, indeed.
And I'm saying to myself, boy, you might get hurt today.
yeah.
That's why people always kind of underestimated me, because I operated from that perspective.
Right.
Like I'm about to kill you.
Right.
Do this dude know what I'm about to do to him?
Right.
And if you're not a player that could tap into that,
right, then you just checked out. I'm gonna check you out.
I mean, you're gonna drop balls. You're gonna give me the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so, we did that shit.
That's what's gonna happen Saturday. Whoever can handle that and conquer that might end up being state champs.
I don't think they ever even thought about like two inner city schools playing each other. I don't think we've even seen that. I don't think that we've even seen
from the same conference too. I mean, basically, right? Because Karr's in the Catholic League.
Yeah, same division.
So I think that's impressive though.
Shit,
I think the Catholic League, obviously the Catholic League has kind of grown, but it's gotten better.
Oh yeah.
Like with talent.
Yeah, for sure.
Like when we used to play Catholic League games.
Yeah, they're doing basic shit.
I mean, this is for children.
Yeah, we was like, it was, it got to the point where we literally knew what everybody about to do.
Yeah.
Like I could literally be on the field telling this about to happen, and
it happens. Yeah.
It happens.
What's up? It's Tyrann Mathieu. Check out my new podcast, In the Bayou, where we talk about LSU football, NFL, Louisiana culture, and much more. Subscribe to In the Bayou on YouTube and make sure you follow on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.